um, doing my thing where I kind of come up with gestures that I like, typically in the Ailey or Horton style to start. Of course, mixed with ballet here. Um, I love a good passe, and I love a nice, slow, deliberate introduction, and then something that kind of gets a little bit more intense at the end. But I was really honing in on this idea of that picture from one of the earlier slides. There you can see Ali coming to full force. A lot of it was just like how do we make these gestures about and it strings out and melts. Christianity, basically. But I like mixing the broom more, less savior with the crucifying. More black, less woman. We need boom, 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 boom. Womb, release. Okay. Boom. Always trying to add some voguing in there. That's a big part of my history. I try to put it in as much as I can, but a lot of these moves actually didn't even make it into the final piece, but I was just kind of playing with like the motif of the entire piece and gestures and the symbolism that I could put into movement. And these are direct comments on the words that are in the poem. Boom, boom. One more. I forget what it was. Check. And I have a sailor mouth. As you can see. Something like that. Boom, 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 boom. I really like this choreo, but it actually did not make it into the final piece, which is fine. I was really just trying to get a feeling for the piece overall. And this like exchange between there you go, me being a nerd. Because I'm a nerd too. So a lot of it was just like trying to like come up with a conceptual movement style for the piece and just kind of interpret the poetry. Oh, it's this. Savior. Savior, Savior, Savior. Captive, Savior, more man. Boom, push, black. What's black? This is really bad. Less black or gangsta lean, less black. That's very stereotypical. I'll figure that out later. May the force be with you. We only had 2 3-hour sessions that were allotted to us, but then we added like another hour rehearsal to kind of put stuff together because I'm obnoxious. What was really interesting though was how quickly we were able to put it together, of course. But there was also another element of it that I wanted to tell you about. I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely a feat. And there was another piece that I did that was totally more my style, but I was really happy with how this one came out. Yep. We're going to do music, Bible, reading, reading.
Bible, movement, look, then they start to speak.
If you get turned around, you can just figure it out. Can we hold? So this is where we're going to get. So did you only did this 2 times?
3 times, right?
Like 2.
Did we?
At any rate, the last time you have to hit this broom out of the way. Okay. Just the dancery part is coming through, but not the don't you leave me.
Okay.
It has to be aggressive, okay? And the last time she puts this down, you take it up.
Oh, I remember what it was. If under in a different place, I would probably have had like, I don't know, because I'm crazy, like something attached to her breast that would like be like kind of feign or like be a staged version of like her literally being milked. Couldn't do that because we had a very short amount of time and literally no budget. So I had to like use the jars of different liquids that are mentioned within the poem. I think it was oil, milk, blood, water, to like have him transferring those liquids from her into his life force. Ta-da!
Father who arts the earth.
So